Can golf be really this easy? Let's find out. I want to help you get rid of your golf slice, your pulls, your inconsistent strikes. Now, a lot gets talked about shallowing the golf club or getting it in the slot in the downswing. What am I talking about? Well, the reason it gets spoken about so often is because most golfers, I see this every weekend, this club comes down steep across the line and cuts across the golf ball. Now, the opposite to that is shallowing it, is when the club gets more down like this area here, and it usually a good reference is getting it to split your trail forearm somewhere around there. I can't quite see that on camera, but somewhere roughly around that trail forearm. When you get it in that spot there, with the club a little bit behind you, it's coming through on an inside path, and you're able to strike the golf ball and be a lot more consistent. But everyone talks about shallowing, but the thing is, we need to be able to feel that club shallow. It's one thing to know that club needs to be more like that, but you need to be able to feel it in your golf swing to actually get results. So I'm going to show you an excellent drill that you can even use on the golf course during a round when you're practicing before your shot to help you shallow out that club and make this game easy for you. All right, let's have a look at this drill that can help you shallow out that golf club and make your swing easy. So what I want you to do, we're not going to be hitting any shots just yet. I'm going to set up to one here as you take this club back to the top. Now, this first move is critical in your downswing. As the club starts down, I want you to really think about having light grip pressure. And as this club comes down, I want you to take this right hand off and just hold the club in those two fingers in your trail hand. Now for me it's my right, lefties usually just do the opposite. And you're just going to let it drop a bit with gravity. This little move to here, just sliding the hand up there, this little move getting it to here, this is what shallows the club out. That little split second gravity drop to here, and you'll see that club is nicely in the slot. It's been shallowed and it can be delivered on the inside path. Now, this works for iron, driver, hybrids, fairway woods, every club in the bag. So that's what I want you to do. Once you get to the top, have a lighter grip pressure. See, the problem is most of you, if you're watching this and you're used to coming down steep, it's because your right hand takes over and pushes the club out like that. Then you get across the path. So instead, I want you to feel, you get a bit of gravity, right hand slides to here, club is shallow, and then from there, I can just swing through and rotate really as hard as I want through to a finish. That is the key to shallowing, and this is how you're going to strike a lot more consistent center face shots. So we're going to go to the top, we're going to get a bit of gravity, slide that trail hand across. You'll notice my lead wrist will be flat or even a little bit bowed like that. Club shallow, and I can swing through. During a round of golf, you're struggling, you feel like you're coming down steep, just stand up behind the tee before you have your shot and just have a little bit of a play around with it. Just get to the top, just feel like you're getting a little bit of gravity drop. Club will naturally shallow, the mass will sort of fall behind you a bit, and from here, you can swing through as hard as you want. Now let's look at a great way you can practice this to really build the movement pattern into your golf game. Now before I show you how to practice and hit a couple of small shots, one thing I want to point out I didn't mention earlier, when you're shallowing the club, getting this gravity drop, I don't want you to cheat this move, which I see so many golfers doing. They get to the top and they lean back to get that club to shallow and they swing like that. That's just going to lead to more problems. When I talk about shallowing the club, making the golf swing easy, I'm talking about staying in posture, keeping that inclination, keeping that distance my chest is from the golf ball, so that when I'm there, I'm there. Okay, really important that we're not bending back and shallowing like that. All right, let's hit a couple of practice shots. This is how I want you to do it. We're going to get over a ball. We're just going to do a couple of rehearsals. Just going to go to here. It doesn't have to be a full swing. We're just going to do a little bit of gravity drop to here. You can slide your hand up just to get a feel for the weight. Very important to feel the weight of the club. I'm going to go to here and just really easily, we're going to get gravity drop, through. Nice and slow, feeling the weight of the club, feeling the club shallow. Hit a couple of small shots. Let's see how we go. Gonna do it nice and slow. Go to the top. We're gonna go to here, and you can even do it as a couple of pumps. We might do that first. Pump it there. Okay. And through. Getting the little pumps is really great because it really feels the weight of the club and feels how it's shallowing. So let's do another one. We're really going to work on getting that club to here. That little bit of gravity drop there, and then rotate through to a full finish. Let's do another one. Little gravity drop there. Okay, we just felt the move. Through to the finish. That is going to make a massive difference in your ball striking. If you're slicing it or pulling it, once you practice this drill, the game of golf will be much easier for you. Now, a video that's going to help you out even more is this next one coming up I want you to watch, because it's talking about how to stop standing up in the downswing. So combine that video with this one, you're going to play some fantastic golf. I'll see you on it.